Hello guys, it's your Quant, and today we are going to discuss about risk reward. So that's the main important thing. Like when you are investing or even when you are trading, what matters is like the risk reward. So it's how much risk do you take compared to like the reward you can get. So that's why in trading we always discuss about win rate is like the number of trades you win compared to the number of trades you lose, and your risk reward is like how much do you lose in average when you lose a trade and how much do you win in average when you win a trade. When it comes to investing, you should think the same way. So it's always hard to define the risk. It's always hard to define the potential like reward on every trade or every investment. So that's why sometimes you can build up models who are either like simple ones or more advanced ones. Let's take an example. For example, we had like Cocody on Q42, which is like a gaming project. So let's compare it to like Illuvium. So if I go look for Illuvium on CoinMarketCap, I think it's a project around, yeah, that's what I had in mind. So it's 300 million market caps and 600 million fully diluted value. So on the launchpad, Cocody was at 13 million fully diluted market cap. And so you are wondering like, so, okay, I understand like I'm comparing two different things. One project has like 3 years old experience and the other one is different. So like, then it's about comparing like the social traction, then the game, how good is the game for Cocody? What have Cocody executed now compared to like Illuvium? And all these kind of things. And so like after building like, let's say a decision on like 10 data points, which could be number of followers on Twitter, number of like active users, how advanced is the game, how AAA is the game or not, and everything, you are able to say, what was my risk reward on Cocody versus Illuvium? And so then you are comparing, unlike my recent kind of like model I have built, I have a rate of 1.5 on 10 for Illuvium, and I have a rate of 8.3 on 10 for Cocody. So Cocody is, according to me, not a financial advice, and like the model I've built, a way better risk reward than Illuvium. So of course, I want to get exposure to Cocody and not Illuvium. And let's say if I had some Illuvium in my portfolio, I would be like, okay, let's swap some Illuvium for Cocody, just because it's a better risk reward trade. Let's take another example now. So recently I was like, the ETF got approved for Ethereum and will be trading pretty soon. And I'm like, okay, I think the focus is on Ethereum now in terms of like for the ecosystem. But like after a few weeks, I think of the ETF, I would be like, how can I kind of like figure out better bets for Ethereum? And I was like, would it be the best time to do that or would I have to wait? And like, okay, I think by the time my exposure to Ethereum will be like a bit too much to what I feel comfortable with. So I would like, okay, how do I diversify? And so I figure out like a protocol that is very unique, very advanced kind of in terms, not advanced in terms of complexity, but advanced in terms of narrative, in terms of how it can impact like Ethereum ecosystem and like crypto. And I was like, okay, I'm very interested about this project, but I'm like not very confident in like investing straight away into the project. So taking some of my USDC, USDT and investing into the protocol. So I was like, it's a project linked to ETH. So I was like, okay, do I think my ETH right now have a better risk reward than this project? And if so, which trade am I choosing? Am I keeping my ETH or am I moving to this protocol? And I figured out, okay, I want to move to this protocol because after building model, I was like, okay, according to my like few data points, I think this decision makes more sense, and so I go there. So that's the thing, and that's how you should approach it, and also like see like Q42 is like every time you have a sale announced on Q42 is like what it is, how can this like project can like enter like my portfolio if you want to, of course, and like how it will impact it, what was the trade behind the scene, how do you kind of like adapt the trade to yourself and everything. So all these kind of things to really try to maximize your risk reward. So yeah, that was your Quant, giving you 2 examples about risk reward in terms of investing, not trading. I think I will do another second episode about another like very important thing in the risk reward, which was kind of like a small intro about it. So I hope you liked it. Feel free to share to your friends. I think will help a bunch of them, and see you soon for another video.